Hello everyone, this is 327 Starman. It is June 1st, 2015, and this is my review for WWE Elimination Chamber 2015. And as you can see, I'm all geared up with my Dean Ambrose sweater. Yeah, I just got this like a few weeks ago on through WWEshop.com, and I just wanted to show off my new sweater and everything. So actually, it's not that bad, really. You know, if you have one of your own or if you've seen it, it's actually not bad. It's a pretty light sweater, but other than that, it's pretty cool though. Anyway, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm here to talk about WWE Elimination Chamber 2015, and like I said, the date to June 1st because I just watched it this morning because last night I couldn't even watch it because I had to work last night. So again, I hate not doing that, but it's life. You gotta work. You gotta work. Isn't there? So anyway, either of that out of the way. Anyway, WWE Elimination Chamber 2015. It was yesterday, and I saw it this morning, and it was totally unexpected. It was wow, unbelievable pay per view. It was a very very good pay per view. I really enjoyed the the event. It was very, very good. I can't believe. So anyway, here goes. Here's my review for uh, Elimination Chamber. The first match of the night we had Elimination Chamber Tag Team Championship match. So we had the primetime players versus Los Matadores versus Tyson Kids and Cesaro versus the New Day, and starting off for the chamber was the Ascension and Lucha Dragons. Now this match was very 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 good match, very entertaining, a lot of crazy moves going around, especially with the Lucha Dragons. And oh man, it was going back and forth. And then after another, the pods will open up and the other team jumps in. But at one point, one of the Lucha Dragons, not Sin Cara, but the other guy, Kalisto, I think that's his name. He was climbing up the on the chamber, like Spider Man, and then he's on top of the chamber, and and then is like he starts swinging around, and then finally drops right in front of the other competitors that were in the middle of the ring. But oh, that was something. But yeah, this match was great. It was a very good match to kick off the Elimination Chamber pay per view. And of course, the first elimination was from by the Ascensions. I can't even say that name right for some reason. Anyway, they eliminated Los Matadores, and they eliminated the Lucha Dragons. So they were the first. Yeah, they were the first ones to be eliminated. And of course, during the match, the pods will open up, and then the first ones that came out was Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. The second one was the Los Matadores. Third one was the Primetime Players, and then lastly was the New Day. So either way, very good pace match, very good entertained match. Um, next eliminations was from the Primetime Players. They eliminated the Ascensions, and then they eliminated Tyson, Kidd, and Cesaro. And then it came down to just the New Day versus the Primetime Players. And you know, fortunately, I thought in the beginning they said when the New Day was arriving, going to the chamber, there were going to be. I thought there were going to be only two of them, but no. I found out during that they were going to all three were going to go in the pods, and then they're going to battle in there. So like, okay, that's whatever. I guess a little reward help them for what they did on SmackDown this past Friday. Anyway, so anyway, good match between those two, the primetime players and New Day, but unfortunately the New Day came out on top and are your winner and still tag team champions, the New Day. But that elimination chamber match, the one that was very good. I was going I was going crazy for that match. That was very very good. All right, so the next match was the triple threat D, a triple threat match for the Divas Championship. It was Nikki versus Naomi versus Paige. Now, I am not gonna lie, I didn't really saw this match at all. Really, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't care for it or something. I don't know. I just didn't see it because like I said, I watched it this morning, and then after I finished watching the first match, I just went to get my breakfast ready and prepared. Just enjoy the rest of the program. So I really didn't see the whole match. As soon as I was preparing my food and everything, I was just trying to hurry up. So I glanced up. I quickly glanced back to see some moves and everything. Oh, there we go. Paige, did something, and then. But other than that, that's all I saw. Really, that's all I did. That's all I saw. Sorry if I if I try to get my thoughts on that match, but I didn't really see the whole thing at all. Anyway, as soon as I was almost finished preparing my food, and then suddenly I hear the bell ring. I'm like, oh crap! So I immediately try to rush to see who won, and then of course the winner was Nikki retaining her title belt. So I was like, well, there goes that match. So sorry about if I didn't give my thoughts on that match, but I'll probably watch it some other time, maybe. So maybe give my thoughts on that one. But right now, the winner of that match was Nikki Bella retaining her Divas title. All right, and then the next match we had was the champion versus champion. It was Kevin Owens versus John Cena, and this was a great freaking match. Good, unbelievable match. It was one really great, unbelievable. Uh, the beginning, good pacing in the beginning of the match, and also Kevin Owens was actually a little bit more dominating in the beginning of the match. Then, of course, later on, John Cena come back and try to do his comebacks and everything. But it was going, and then later it was going back and forth, and oh man, the pacing in the match in the middle, and then like towards the end, it was something. It was going back and forth. They did the finishing maneuvers, but they each each of them kicked out of their special moves, and after that, it just kept going back and forth, and at one point Kevin Owens actually went up to the up to the turnbuckle, and then I think into the second, I think in the top rope. I can't remember. It was on the top rope, and then he was in the middle. I think the middle rope, and then he jumped on top of the rope. But while he was jumping, he jumped. He turned around, and then he did like a moonsault, but missed John Cena. And when I saw that, I said, "Whoa, dude!" And then, of course, John Cena got him in the submission hold, but Kevin Owens got kicked out of there. Got himself free out of the move. And again, back and forth. And at one point, John Cena did like two massive clotheslines to Kevin Owens, and he got flipped over, knocked out of his loop or something. And then towards the end, Kevin Owens he turned around, grabbed Cena against the ropes, and then picked him up and did the pump handle power bomb on Cena for the third time, and then after that it was 1, 2, 3. I was like, whoa, Kevin Owens beat Cena. It was I was like blown away with it. I was like, yes, like woo. I was going for Kevin Owens for this match. It was he's a freaking amazing wrestler. And of course, at the end, you see the crowd, a bunch of Cena fans are like in shock. They're like, they couldn't believe it. They're like, oh no, Cena lost and this and that. Oh, but I loved it. I loved every single minute and second of it. I love it. And then of course Kevin Owens grabbed the microphone, did a little promo, or trash talking to Cena. Oh, I loved it. I loved it so much. But yeah, props to Kevin Owens and John Cena for a good match. Especially Kevin Owens, very, very accomplished wrestler for that. It's like in his debut match in the main roster against John Cena, and he beat him. That was something else. that match stole the show, hands down. That was completely hands down. That one stole the show that night. That was a very good match. All right, and the next match we had was kind of like a calm down match. Next, it was Bo Dallas versus Neville. Now, yeah, this match was it was very good match pace. Um, the pacing was good in this match, but then at the end, Neville did his Red Arrow move on Bo Dallas and pinned him 1, 2, 3, and our winner of that match was Neville. So that was an okay match, pretty good, but not like Kevin Owens Cena match. It was that really hyped it up, but for me for that match, the next one was the hype was coming down on that one for me. So I bet there's a lot of people. I bet a lot of people was the same way too. But it's just what it is and everything. Now the next match was the next elimination chamber match. This was for the vacant Intercontinental Championship match. The participants on this one actually the participants for this one is the first one was Mark Henry. Now Mark Henry had to replace Rusev due to the fact that Rusev was injured on SmackDown because he injured his foot in a match on SmackDown, so he wasn't cleared to compete in the Elimination Chamber. So taking his spot was Mark Henry, and then the next participants that came up was it was Sheamus, and then it was R-Truth, and then we had Ryback, and the first two that started the match was King Barrett and Dolph Ziggler. Now this elimination chamber was it was no okay all right it's all right match. It wasn't like the first one that started in the beginning. It was very high. The first one was great. I loved that one, but this one was like kind of a little bit slow pace, for this match for this chamber match. But the participants that came out in the pods was the first one was R-Truth. Then later it was a question about Mark Henry because at one time it was King Barrett like shoved Dolph Ziggler into Mark Henry's pod, but the plexiglass they had there it broke off and then it like freed Mark Henry. So it was like it's like okay, so he freed him up. He freed him before the countdown finished. So it's like okay, well, I guess we count that as Mark Henry coming in as number two. And so the number three was Ryback, and of course number four was Sheamus. But at the time when Sheamus' pod was trying to open, they couldn't open it for some reason. It was stuck. I was like, really? The thing is stuck for some reason. And then after that, but then later on found out that Sheamus put his cross between the door, so that way that's preventing it from opening it. So he was waiting for the other competitors are like they're knocked out or something, and then once he saw that, then he took that cross out, and then now he comes in and starts to pick the bones, which so to speak, but that was actually a pretty smart thing to do for him. So that was actually pretty smart. Anyway, the eliminations occurred when R-Truth pinned King Barrett, so King Barrett was eliminated. Then later in the match, it was Ryback that eliminated R-Truth, and then next we had Sheamus eliminating Mark Henry and Dolph Ziggler, and then the final two was Ryback versus Sheamus, and it was very that one was pretty good pace on those two, but toward the end, Ryback started to make a comeback, and then all of a sudden, Ryback got him with the shell shock, or I think it's his finishing move. I think that's his name. I don't know. Can't remember. And then he got him, and then Ryback pinned Sheamus 1, 2, 3, and we have our new Intercontinental Champion. It was Ryback. So congrats to Ryback for winning the Intercontinental Championship for that match. And then, of course, at the end of the match, Daniel Bryan came in and presented the title to Ryback. Both did little speeches, and then they just at the end. Again, congrats to Ryback for winning the belt. And now we get to the last match. It was for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose. And this match, it was very good. I like this match. The beginning of the match was kind of slow, but during the middle, starting to pick up more. I think Dean Ambrose did like a little bit more into the match than Seth, but they were both very good. And of course, we had the J&J Security and Kane out in the ring, as always. And then the match was going back and forth, this and that, and it went outside by the ring announcers, and it was going, like I said, back and forth again, but very good match to go going back and forth, and then of course almost right towards the end, Dean Ambrose was going on the top rope, and then Seth Rollins was looking up, and then you see him grab the referee, pull the referee toward in front of him, and then while Dean Ambrose jumped off the rope turnbuckle, and then nailed the referee, and I was like, oh no, they're not gonna do this, really. They're not gonna do this. They're gonna make him DQ, or they're gonna do something to make him reverse it. They're gonna do something to reverse the decision or something, or give him a DQ to Seth Rollins for doing that. So I was like, I don't see this. And then toward the end, Seth Rollins tried to do like a on the top rope, like a moonsault to move on Dean Ambrose, but Ambrose went out of the way, and Seth gone on his feet, and then all of a sudden Dean Ambrose came back, and he actually did dirty deeds on Seth Rollins, and so trying to make the cover, but the referee's out of it, so now they're trying to he's still covering, and then suddenly here's another referee from the back come into the ring and starts painting him 1, 2, 3, and I was like, 3? The hell? And then there was the announcement that your winner and new WWE World Heavyweight Champion was Dean Ambrose. And I was like, no, that can't be happening, really? I mean, I wanted Dean to win, of course, but I was like, really? This is legit now? I was like, oh wow. I was like, wow, this is something, But in the back of my mind, at the same time, I was thinking, no, they're gonna screw him over or something, either right now or it's gonna be the next night on Raw. Because if they cut it off, the pay per view, then that means they're gonna do something at Raw to switch the belt or something, or something that's gonna happen in there. And of course, I was right. The other referee woke up, told the other referee, no, this is wrong. You tell them what happened. So now they reverse the decision. Well, actually, no, it's not actually, in a way, it's not a reverse decision. They say that the winner of the match is Dean Ambrose, but he won by disqualification, though, because what Seth Rollins did to pull the referee, and made contact with Dean Ambrose doing that. So, as always, you can't win the belt by a count out or a DQ. So, with that being said, you're the winner. Like I said, the winner is still Dean Ambrose, but it be a disqualification. So, still, your World Heavyweight Champion is Seth Rollins. So, and of course, after that, Dean was. The referee's trying to get the belt back, but Dean doesn't want to let go. And then, of course, the J&J Security and Kane come in and starts beating up Dean to try to get the belt back. And then suddenly here comes Roman Reigns to help out, and then start cleaning house. And then all of a sudden, Dean Ambrose got the belt again, and then started cleaning out house with Reigns to eliminate everybody. And then all of a sudden you see Ambrose and Reigns leaving the arena, and then you got Dean's got the microphone, said, I won the match, and I'm keeping this belt, or whatever he said. So now So now he's leaving the arena with the belt, with Roman Reigns, and they're both exiting, and they left, and Seth is in the ring. He's like, that's my belt, give it back, and and then it ends the pay-per-view of Dean Ambrose taking the WWE World Heavyweight title, with him. But like I said, and then of course that ends the pay-per-view. But like I said, this pay-per-view was very, very good at the end. Like, very good. I enjoyed the last match. That was very good. Unexpected, but kind of almost. Well, never mind. Anyway, but like I said, the Kevin Owens John Cena match, that stole the show for that night. That match stole the show, hands down. That was a very good match. Kevin Owens is going to be something special in WWE, as long as they don't mess him up doing that. Well, all right, and that's my review for WWE Elimination Chamber 2015. And for the grade for this pay per view, I'll give it a minus for this one, for a minus on this for this pay per view. So it was very good pay per view. I like it, very good. All right, and as always, go, and if you want, leave a comment on this video to let me know what your guys' thoughts on the pay per view. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it amazing? Was it fantastic? It wasn't that good. What's your grade on this match? This pay per view. So yeah, let me know what you think, and we'll take it from there. All right, and all right, that's all for the review. And as always, if you like this video or any of my videos on my channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button if you like. Share, like, and comment on this video and my past videos as well. And as always, this is 327 Starman, and you guys have a wonderful day.